Yeah, no, two absolutely need to be working together. And just before the event started, a couple of us were talking about methodology that our product technology team uses, and we use an agile methodology like many others in the digital world. And our marketing team traditionally did not use agile, which meant that what we used to do was planning on, it was all based around being very frugal, which is let's plan for today, and based on today, we'll decide what we do tomorrow, and based on that, we'll decide what we do the day after. But our marketing team was planning a full year ahead. And that's a very traditional way of planning, and we just couldn't work together. And this is just an example of how there was misalignment. Because marketing was thinking of, okay, we're a very strategic function, we're looking at the full 12 months, and we're thinking, well, hang on, majority of your plans change anyway, so we need to be thinking much more in an agile way. And now we've all sat together and said, okay, well, we all need to be on agile, we just can't have product and technology on agile and not marketing on agile. That's just one way of making sure that we work together. But having said that, marketing do lots of events in which they'll invite technology or product to present, and we do lots of events where we invite marketing and say, okay, what's your updated thinking? What are you thinking? And that line keeps on becoming thinner and thinner. And I don't know whether the CMO will disappear or the CIO will disappear. I honestly don't care. The fact that we're working together towards a great business outcome, I know that CMO's future is secure, and I know that whatever you call me in future, my future is secure. So that's kind of how I look at it. It's leadership, it's not marketing.
I've got a comment on that topic. So I think people today, when they use technology or they interact with your business, they actually want to know more about you. Right? When you're using something day to day, or you've got a product that you like, or whatever, you actually feel associated with that product. And that association between you as a business and your customers is becoming much more and more intimate. And so as a part of the marketing strategy, you've got to be telling your own stories. You've got to be talking about your inside stories out. And a large part of our marketing at NYP is around that kind of topic as well. And so I actually meet at least once a week. I mean, I have a regular once a week with our Chief Marketing Officer. But we often meet more often than that. And it's all about, so all right, so what is happening? I mean, we focus on two things. One about stories around our customers and stories from the inside. And so technology stories and innovation stories and disruption stories and agile stories and all sorts of other things are the stories that marketing teams want to tell that show to that transparency. It used to be that your business, you had a one front. There was your logo and a couple of your images, and that was very tightly controlled. You'd have one Twitter account, the official Twitter account of the company. That's if you had it at all. But now you want all your employees to be tweeting. You want them all to be telling the stories of what they're doing. So you're engaging your customers at a whole different level. So technology people within your company often are leaders in that kind of tweeting space and those innovation spaces, etc. So in fact, that is from a marketing point of view, it's an amazing resource which you should be opening up. And therefore, the connection between the CIO and the CMO needs to be really great.